Good morning everybody, and once again welcome back to the channel. In today's video I would love to show you a hands-on lab on how you can move data from your glue tables or any external tables that you have, either Hive tables or unmanaged iceberg tables or regular Parquet files that you have cataloged in glue catalog. Learn how to move them into a managed iceberg table using Athena as a compute engine. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. Alright, so it's the hands-on lab. So here is what we'll do. We'll create a sample table called events. This data is cataloged in glue. You can also, if you have Hive tables, you can also do that. Or if you have an external table, that's also possible. So let's create some sample table in the source, again, where data is coming. And then let me show you how you can do it incrementally, right? So allow me to share my screen. I'm gonna create this, I'm gonna go to Athena first, okay? Here you can see I'm on my default catalog, AWS Glue catalog, right? I'm gonna create this raw events table. This is just a Parquet, right? It's just some table that we can play with. So raw events, I have it here, okay? Now let me insert two events into that, E1 and E2. So I'm inserting some sample data set, as you can see over here. I've done that. Now let me query this data, right? So what I'll do is again go to Athena, query this data. I should see E1, E2. Again, two sample data, right? Now what we'll do now is we'll create a target table which is a managed iceberg table in S3 tables, right? So let me come here. So as you can see, I'm gonna use the command create a table. This is the catalog name, and then the table name is gonna be events. These are the columns. I'm gonna partition this by the event timestamp, and it's gonna be iceberg. Okay, so we'll go here. I already have a table bucket, so I'm going to select my S3 table bucket over here. As you can see, I've selected that particular table bucket. I've selected the database or namespace, however you like to call, right? So I'm going to create this table now, S3 tables catalog.events. Okay, so let's execute. The table has been created. I can see here. If I also go to Amazon S3 table buckets over here, I refresh, I can see my events table over here. Okay. Now, how do we ingest data incrementally, right? So let me show you how easy it is, okay? So we're gonna use the following command. So the syntax is gonna be your Amazon S3 table buckets catalog, and this is your bucket that you have, right? The namespace and then the table, right? So what we are doing is we are saying, hey, select everything from raw events, right? And we are taking the max of timestamp, right? So what we are in short saying, let me again switch the screen. So saying, hey, from the raw, select everything and then of course move it into the target table, right? Next time when it happens, it's gonna take the max timestamp from my managed iceberg table, so I know where it is, and then I'm querying my original raw table and I say, hey, give me everything greater than that particular timestamp. So that way I'm only capturing incremental deltas, okay? So now here you can see, so insert into this is my managed iceberg table. I'm inserting into that. Select everything from default.raw events. That's my base table where event timestamp is greater than, and here you can see I select the max timestamp from my managed iceberg table. So if I were to copy this, okay, and you see I am right now on my default catalog over here, I will execute this command. Let me execute that. So basically it's taking the data from my raw events and then it's gonna insert it into the managed iceberg table, and it's successful, right? Now I can query my managed iceberg table at this point and verify whether the data was there or not. And I should see two events over here, E1 and E2. Lovely, right? Now let's insert some new data into raw table, right? So again, some data came in, data is constantly being added, right? And now you can use Athena compute engine to move data into your Amazon S3 table buckets incrementally. So you can see I've inserted a sample data, right? So now I'm gonna query my Amazon S3 table buckets. This E3 is not there over here, right? So I just wanna show you. So now we are again gonna run that query. So you can see E1 and E2. So now if I run this query again, so it's gonna say, hey, insert into my managed iceberg table from my base table where the timestamp is greater than this condition, right? So if I do this now, over here, if I run this, I should only see E3 being moved into my managed iceberg table, okay? So running, lovely, it's complete, and let's query our managed iceberg table. If I run a query right here, and here you can see E3. So how easily we were able to ingest data incrementally from our bronze or any table that's in Glue catalog into your manage S3 table buckets. Not only that, now you can use Athena compute engine to even join tables. So say you have managed iceberg tables, right? And you want to join them with the external tables. Absolutely possible. You can do that with Athena now, right? I'll also show you, maybe in the next upcoming videos, I'll show you how to build a complete medallion architecture just using Athena as a compute engine. I'll show you how to orchestrate that using step functions, all of that, right? So I hope you enjoyed, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. What I'll do is I'll write a blog shortly, and it's going to be there on my Medium. So in case if you want to follow along, you want to try this hands-on lab, go for it, is all I want to say. With that being said, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. Until then, keep smiling, keep programming, and I'll see you in the next video.